So what do you do when work ethic is not enough? You know, at some point, you guys, you high achievers, you're going to work your ass off. And at some point, your work ethic is not going to be enough. Matter of fact, it's going to betray you, because you're going to think that the key to taking your business, your life, yourself to the next level is to lean on your work ethic. And I'll just be straightforward with you guys. Your work ethic will betray you. It will be the thing that causes you to stagnate. I have coached multi-million-dollar CEOs. I have coached hundreds of people over the years, high achievers, working professionals, and I want to share some results with you guys that some of the clients that I've worked with have achieved, breaking the plateau that is in their business and in their life. Okay, so if you want to scale your company to from 7 figures to 8, you want to take your multiple 6-figure business to 7, you want to take your 8-figure business to 9. Listen, this advice that I'm going to give you is going to help with every single one of you guys. And if you don't have a business, this lesson today on breaking through the ceiling in your life is going to help you in the household too. I'm going to talk to you guys about the fastest path to breaking through. Okay, breaking through and getting that, shattering that ceiling that's over your head. All right, and it comes down to a simple thing. Okay, I'm going to give you a quote and then I'll tell you the specifics. Write this down, please. The fastest path to success is alignment. And that's what I want to talk to you guys about today, is alignment. Alignment in your home life, alignment in your business, alignment in your life. Alignment. Alignment is when things are straight and linear, right? When things are in motion going one direction. We're going to talk about how to create more alignment in your life, because that is a straight line distance is the quickest path to success. No turns, no lefts, no rights, just straight line. If you guys are new to the channel, guys, Jeremiah Sullivan, I was a quitter in life, turned my whole life around by working on my mindset and just making a committed decision that I wasn't going to be a loser anymore. And that I became an infantry officer, infantry commander, Army Ranger, and today I'm a leadership and high performance coach. All right, so some of the clients I've worked with in the past, I've had, like recently I did a leadership workshop out in California. It was 2 days, and I just saw a video from the CEO of that company. And on her social media, she said that the investment has already paid for itself. Okay, and it was a steep investment. Okay, I'm not going to go into the details because that's private between them and I. But in 1 week, this multi-million-dollar CEO invested in their business to grow their team, and for 2 days, and in 1 week, they already got the ROI from that leadership training. Let's just say, imagine 5xing or 10xing your money in 1 week. I'm just ballparking some numbers because I'm not talking the specifics, but the key, okay, I'm going to talk to you about how we did that, and I'm going to talk to you, here's another business owner that I worked with. He basically made high-end furniture, and they had a small shop, and we expanded that shop within a very short period of time, 4 months. They got into another shop, they started hiring employees, and they scaled their company. And he got the time with his family that he wanted as well. Another entrepreneur of mine he had a family business, and he ended up adding multiple millions to his business simply from alignment as well. Okay, so alignment. In your life, what could happen if you got everybody in alignment? In your household, think about this. Everybody has their own mission, right? They're individuals inside of one home. And every single person is trying to accomplish what they want out of life and what their immediate needs are. As the leader of your home and the leader of your business, you're going to deal with individuals. You're going to be leading individuals. It's okay for individuals to have their own mission, but the leader's job is to get everybody to go after one mission. Okay, the individuals maybe you got kids and they want to play sports and they want to date and they want to have their life. Or maybe you have employees and they want to succeed at their job and they want to move up the ranks in their career. Well, that's fine, but underneath the team, what is the team's mission? So really the key when it comes to getting these teams to break through, at some point your work ethic is not enough. Like if you have kids, you can only, I'm using kids as an example. I probably shouldn't because I don't have kids, but I think it's the thing that most people can relate to. But it's like, if you have kids and you're trying to get everybody to go accomplish something together, what's easier to do? Let's use the house cleaning as an example, because that happened to me as a kid. This is something I can relate to. So when I was a kid, my mom and dad wanted the house cleaned, right? What happens faster? Is it faster for the leader of the household to go around cleaning the whole house and just work their ass off? Or is it faster for that leader to delegate and tell everybody to clean the household by a certain time? Because that's how my parents ran the house. They gave everybody duties and responsibilities, and then we had one mission: clean the house. But back to the businesses. In a business, and if you're in a startup, by the way, or even in a career, you guys need to apply this to your life. But if you're not in alignment with your North Star, if you're not in alignment, you and the team that you have, or maybe just you, if you're not in alignment with where you're going, you don't have clarity and certainty with where you are taking yourself and your business, and the people around you don't know where you're going, well, now you're the officer of a ship and everybody's rowing that ship a different direction. So when I work with somebody, typically one of the first things that I'll do is I get clear about where we're going. Okay, I get what's our North Star? Where is the ship going? Where are we going as a collective group? And then the leader's job, my job when I'm coaching, is to communicate that and to get it from the individual, and so we both have the same picture of where we're going. So I know this sounds like a very simple concept, but you guys, if you know where you're going, my challenge to you is, does your team know where you're going? Does your team know where all of you guys are going? Because when I went out to the company training out in California, one of the first things that we started the training with was, what's our mission? What's our mission as a company? Where are we going? And you know what? Everybody in the team, they all had an answer. They knew where they were going. We just needed to talk about it. We started talking about it, and it got clearer and clearer and clearer. And so we got clear about the mission. We got clear about the vision. We started talking about, what is the vision of success? We started talking about the vision of what the company stands for, not the vision of success. We started talking about the vision of what the company stands for. And when you know where you're going, and you know what you stand for and what you stand against, now you have unity. Now you have a common operating philosophy to live by as a group, and every single person can work towards those two things: the values and the mission, the vision, where you're going. So even this entrepreneur that I worked with that had a family business, he one of his biggest challenges was that he knew where he wanted to go, but for some reason he wasn't showing up and doing the work he needed to do to take the company to the next level. Now, this is a lot of people. This is probably you guys right now. How many times do you guys catch yourself knowing where you want to go? You have a clear destination, a clear mission, and you have a vision to get there. But then when it comes time to taking that little action step, you talk yourself out of it. Like, I was actually kind of going through this just now. I was like, oh man, I want to get another client. And I was thinking about the type of client that I want and the price of the program. And I was talking myself out of reaching out to the person that I was thinking of. And I was like, I don't want to really bother him right now. Boom, there's the problem. Out of alignment. As soon as you talk yourself out of alignment, you talk yourself out of action. Alignment is thoughts, feelings, and actions all pointed towards the direction you want to go. But the moment your actions are in alignment is the moment your work ethic is working against you, because now you're going to work hard on the wrong things. Is your work ethic working for you, or is your work ethic working against you? So, as effective leaders, if you want to break through the level that's holding you back, guys, get everybody on your ship. Hey, get everybody on your ship to go in one direction and row. As a commander, when I was an infantry commander, I realized that was like my top duty. My top duty was to speak about what the mission was, paint a clear picture with my words, and then get everybody organized so that everybody was going towards that one objective. There's going to be many side objectives on your way, but that's the nature of the beast, and that's for you to tackle in stride. But the point is if you as the leader, if you really want to break through these levels, you have to create alignment with your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. One of those components is off. You're either thinking about the goal, the mission, and feeling doubt and insecurity, and then your actions, you don't take any action to do it, or you're not even thinking about what the mission is. You're mentally bypassing what the actual mission is, okay? So all of us are guilty of this, and it's actually just part of being a human. We tend to slip around and not focus on our vision. So we have to focus on the vision. We have to focus on the mission. We have to communicate it, and then we have to put the action behind it over and over and over again. And so today, guys, the message that I have for you is to get in damn alignment, guys. If you are not in alignment with your life, with your business, with your family, in your relationship, in your marriage, are you guys sure about what your mission is? Are you sure about what the vision of success looks like? Are you guys clear on what alignment in your marriage looks like? Because if not, that's the place that we all could start, okay? And I don't have a perfect anything. I don't have a perfect business. I don't have a perfect marriage. I don't have a perfect life. I'm just passing along the key nugget that I have noticed with these people that have broken through the plateaus in their life. And one of the biggest things that has helped them break through and break free is they get in alignment. Guys, I love you all. We'll see you guys in the next video. Drop a comment. Conquer all.